The following program is brought to you by Pizza Productions.
Yo, and what's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. I'm Kevin Porter, yo motherfucking host. What's up? Dude. I want to record an intro before I get to me and Jack Hennessey post Ring of Honor television taping last night. Oh my gosh, dude. We recorded just like a really quick recap. We didn't go over any sort of like matches or anything like that. Just kind of like the initial reaction to getting out of the arena. We spent 4 hours pretty much in that, over 5 hours in the arena, dude. The doors opened at 5:30. We didn't leave the arena until about 10:45, dude. I kind of like we talk about it in the podcast, but we kind of thought this was just gonna be a general house show. No, this turned out to be a full blown TV taping, dude, which is kind of weird considering the advertising for it really didn't mention anything about it being a TV taping. So I've been offline here the last like 24 hours more or less just because of NXT TakeOver, and definitely once you get done listening to this, definitely go over and check out our NXT TakeOver post-show episode. I'll give my reactions to that. And check out, our thoughts on last night's TakeOver, because again, we weren't able to watch that live. We were in Kent, Washington, watching Ring of Honor, their very first appearance in the Pacific Northwest, man. So it was an honor to have attended that show. One thing we didn't mention in our little recap is Bully Ray made a surprise appearance. He wasn't advertised at all. He just walks out, and it was pretty badass, dude. Bully Ray probably was like one of the biggest highlights of the event, in my opinion. Dude, it was just awesome, dude. I'm not gonna, again, I don't know how many of you out there actually watch Ring of Honor on a weekly basis, but I would assume the shit that we watched last night is gonna be popping up on TV at some point. Maybe not. I don't know. But they had the cameras out. They were videotaping everything. So Ian Riccaboni was there. Colt Cabana was there on commentary. Great seats in the arena, dude. There's probably maybe like between 300 to 500 people in the arena. I don't know. Just kind of guesstimating it. Real live crowd. The people that we sat around the whole show were great fans, dude. There was like this family that was sitting in front of us, and like, it was like teenager daughter, son, and you could tell like they probably don't go to wrestling shows all the time, but dude, the daughter was just like, she's like, I don't know, maybe 19 or 20 or something. I think she was over 21 because she was drinking beer, but you know what I mean? Like, she was just like way into it, dude. And then like me and Jack were into it, so it was really a real good positive experience, dude, honestly, in my opinion, dude. It was worth the drive. It was worth the price of admission. Really nice way to jumpstart the summer of professional wrestling for myself, man. I'm going to be going to a stomping ground here in a couple weeks, so I'm going to be able to see that live. I don't think it's going to be as good as Ring of Honor was. I mean, Ring of Honor, I don't know. Like, I watch Ring of Honor TV on a weekly basis. Or I have in the past. I don't know if we're ever going to go back to watching it, full time, but it was like, it's pretty like lackluster in a sense, but I don't know. Watching it live was pretty badass, dude. I mean, you saw all the stars, minus Marty Scurll, who was in Japan for the Best of the Super Junior tournament right now. And like Jonathan Gresham wasn't there either. But they definitely set up matches for the Best of the World. I believe it's like Best of the World, Best in the World. I don't know. Whatever their next pay-per-view is, they were definitely setting up matches for that next pay-per-view. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and throw it to our immediate reaction. I apologize for the audio quality. We recorded it directly off my phone. In my car right after the pay-per-view or right after the TV taping. So the quality is kind of garbage listening to it back, but it is what it is. It was our immediate reaction to, again, walking out last night from the TV taping. So with that being said, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Kevin Porter and Jack Hennessey.
Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Porter, joined this time around with Jack Hennessey. What's up, dude? Welcome back to the podcast.
What's up?
Dude, we
another 4 hours.
4 hours.
Soon all wrestling's gonna be like a fucking 2-day event.
Dude, I
It's
know.
gonna be like a goddamn music festival, whether it's WWE or Independence or whatever.
Well, it was kind of like confusing in the sense of like what we were coming here to see, because it was like
Yeah, because I thought it was advertised as like a house show, like they were just going on the road. They'd never been here before, because I know they just, go to like places, as long as I've followed them since like 2010, I know they just go to like Canada, East Coast, West Coast, they just do fucking shows, and then, when we find out it's all taped, every match is taped for TV, I believe.
Yeah, dude. So we pretty much sat through 4 hours of a live TV taping, and the first match apparently aired live on Honor Club, which was a fatal 4-way with Rouge,
Justin Gabriel,
PJ Black, fucking Rouge,
Dalton Castle, and
Flip Gordon.
Who else? Flip Gordon.
Yeah. So, like we said, I mean, I don't want to sit here and recap the whole, play, match by match or anything, because obviously they're TV tapings. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that actually does sit through Ring of Honor weekly, which I don't know, dude. Who is it, Billy Ray?
I mean, it's on though. I asked my friend in Arizona, and I was talking about it the other day, and he was actually at the shit in New Orleans last year. He was telling me the shit was so fucking boring. I left before the fucking main event started.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he regretted not going to TakeOver and stuff because they were at the same time.
Was that the one with Kenny Omega and
Cody Rhodes?
Yeah. You thought that shit was boring?
Well, no, he went there for that match, but then he told me he left for the main event. It was just insufferable. But it was I'm glad they did the Fatal 4-Way to kick it off instead of two fucking low tier guys.
We didn't get Beer City the bouncers in the fucking opening match.
Because that's what they fail to capitalize in a lot of maybe not now, but in the past, the WWE and any company fails to realize when you go on the air, the crowd's hyped up, they're ready. Don't fucking start it with a girls match or with some fucking low tier new guys people don't care about, but they did it right, and it's we just saw main event after main event after main event because they were all just taping them for TV.
I know, we saw 3 main event matches in a row, dude.
That's actually what one of my friends from elsewhere once went to the TNA taping shit in Orlando, and he told me it was like that. It was main event after main event after main event.
So it was kind of pretty much everything was recorded out of order in a sense.
Yeah, I noticed where they just I've heard that they just like when I went to the NXT UK tapings at Access, it was Walter and Cassius, and that shit didn't air for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah. I don't on this podcast, man, I've raged, I guess, against Ring of Honor for the continuity issues when it comes to fucking their TV tapings, dude. I don't know, man. Someday, hopefully, they get on an actual legit station and have actual live weekly TV.
I don't know if that's gonna happen with AEW.
Because
they hoed out a lot of. Me and my friend were talking the other day, they really got hoed out, them and Japan, with all those guys, going to AEW.
Well, shit, they did the whole, what was it, All In? That was basically on Ring of Honor's,
ROH.
Yeah. And then they just, and it wasn't they duped them into it or anything. Apparently, I heard interviews with the Bucks and Cody is, they basically just weren't willing to, give them the money in regards to what they were asking for. They still wanted, I don't know, guys. For 4 hours, your mind goes fucking crazy. We still got a 2.5 hour drive home, so we'll make this one short. This is only a little 5-minute podcast. But what was your favorite moment of the night?
The Jay Lethal and Kenny King had some pretty exciting spots, and seeing Colt Cabana was cool, and that Jeff Cobb match was very hard hitting.
Yeah, it was Mark Haskins and Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked seeing Matt Taven defend his Ring of Honor World Championship against fucking Hot Sauce Petey Williams. It's cool seeing. It was cool. I thought one of the coolest parts was watching because we were on the side where Ian Riccaboni and Colt Cabana were for the commentary. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool
seeing
that.
Yeah, and I don't know. I was telling you during the event, dude. This is probably the first ever TV taping that I've ever been to. So, I don't know, man, again, I didn't think it was going to go 4 hours. I thought we were going to be
2,
Yeah, I thought, we'll be on the road by 9:30, 10,
yeah,
dude.
Same here, and then I told my parents, they don't care what time I'm home, but they're I'm sure we'll be home by, midnight 1, and then, it's 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah, well, dude, like I said, man, it was a real badass show. It was worth it. Now we got to go back. We got to watch fucking Takeover. Fucking Jack spoiled.
I have one match.
He knows one. Yeah, the results for one of the matches, which don't tell me, which you haven't. So, all right, guys. Fucking Jack Hennessey, anything got to promote coming up?
Not yet. No.
All right. Well, we'll definitely have you back on the podcast here soon, dude. So, all right, for Kevin Porter, Jack Hennessey, we'll see you guys next time.